Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Blessings to everyone. I'm not sure if we ever talked about the numbers that are the numbers that our whole existence here is based on through the lens of the third dimension that we are living. We are living in the third dimension. I think this is clear. And we mentioned also that the third dimension is a very distorted dimension, is a very troublesome dimension. It's actually the lowest dimension you can embody, right? So in this dimension, we have cycles of numbers, and the main number that cycles around us, literally around us, is the 12. Yeah. So we arranged, it has been arranged in all the cultures that we are based on 12 moons and on the solar year, which is also based on 12, because it takes 12 years, approximately 12 years, to go around the very center, the galactic center. Yeah, because Jupiter is so huge. Yeah, it is the hugest planet in all our solar system. Okay, in all our galaxies, the biggest planet by far. And it has this mass, even so it's a gas planet, it has an enormous mass. And that moves the sun in a smaller orbit of 12 years around the galactic center. So the 12 is a very central number, and it appears again in the horoscope, which means, horoscope means the photo, let's say the scopic photo of the hours we have. Yeah. And our day is based on 12 hours. The horoscope is based on 12 signs in the zodiac. And these are the 12 doors that we have to look in, yeah, that we have to go through. We have to go through every door, every single door we have to understand and walk through in a way. And when we have completed that we are through all the doors, and there's the houses in the signs, they also have another door. So it is like the musical tone. There we have 12 tones, and we have overtones. Yeah, they're also 12. So altogether, if we count one tone, one frequency as a dimension, we have 144 dimensions. Yeah, it cannot be possibly different, because it is all based on the number 12. And when we read it sidewards, we come to the number 3, right? That is the beginning of our existence, and not only our existence, it is the manifestation of what we call the existence. All right. And this matrix has a mathematical code, is a binary code, and it is 1 0. And this is the thing, you see. We represent in the code the 0. That means we are inexistent, actually. We are not actually in existence. We are in an inexistence, and we reflect ourselves into the oneness. And if we don't do that, we reflect ourselves in all kinds of fantasies and all kinds of illusion. Illusion means non-existence. Yeah, it is not existing. It's an illusion. It's a fata morgana. It looks like, but it is not. Yeah. So this is where we reflect ourselves in our mind. And when we stop doing that, when we walk through the correct door, when we take the correct path, no, when we take the path where we create as least harm to others and to ourselves, as least of conflicts, as least of confusion, then the reality comes to us, unavoidable. Yeah. So through this illusion, we experience also separation, and what we separated first was from nature. And we separated in a way from nature that we could not understand how we destroy it. Yeah. And now that we understand that we destroy the nature, we destroy the atmosphere of the planet. Yeah, that means we are on the point to destroy the spaceship. This is in our consciousness maybe since 50 years, not more than that, right? And the reaction on this effect that we have on the planet is almost zero. No, we are conscious, we are mentally conscious, but we are not really present. We're not in the action of it. Yeah, we keep on going, following the illusion. We keep on going of separation, and we talk as if we act, but as a matter of fact, we don't. Yeah, yeah. That this is what politics shows you. It is a kind of action that doesn't really act. Yeah. At the end, they talk, and the talking is the action, but that is not the action. That is the dialogue. That is the thing that is necessary to come to action, but it never happens. Yeah, it stays there. It stays in dialogue, and the people love the dialogue. So we have interface dialogues. We have all kinds of dialogues. We dialogue with ourselves. Yeah, but we do not act. The moment you act, you change, because you are doing it with your body. You are doing it with all your cells, with all the system there is, and that only manifests. And manifests, for example, a different habit. Let's say you have the habit of smoking. Now you know smoking is not good. That is clear for you, yeah. But it doesn't come in your body. It doesn't come in your action, right? So it's for nothing. What is the benefit of knowing that the smoking is not good for you, or the drinking is not good for you, or any kind of bad drugs? Yeah. What is the benefit knowing it without acting? There is actually, what happens then is you create a kind of weakness, because you go against yourself. Whenever you understand something clearly in the mental department, in your emotions, but you don't act it, then you weaken your system enormously. You lose energy enormously, because you go every moment against yourself, right? So knowing that there is no other way to walk than through those 12 doors, and through the arrangement that we are the zero, that we represent the zero in this code, in this matrix, right? Is really, really essential. And with the zero came the higher knowledges. Yeah, you can really watch it. So the other interesting numbers are prime numbers. Yeah, prime numbers are numbers that can only be divided by themselves. Yeah, so 1 is the first prime number, and that's also logic. It is the representative of the supreme reality. No? Then the next number is a 3, right? That is the representative of this reality in the third dimension. Then we go 5th, 7th, 11th, 13th, 17th, 19th, and so forth. And these first numbers that appear, yeah, in these numbers, 11, 5, 3, 5, 7, they are connected with our physical body as well. Yeah, so we have the 5 appearing, right? And we have the all the numbers actually appearing, because we also have the 4 appearing in the 12. Yeah, when we make a circle and we divide it by 4, then we have this 4 times 3 pieces, and they represent in the seasons and in many other things. So we have the 5 in the 5 senses. We have the 7, that is the soul level actually, and we have the 9, that is not a prime number. So we have the 11, then it is 1 against 1, and the 11 in the mystic, Sufi mystic, is represented by the devil. Yeah, because it's 1 against 1. It is that you can say white and dark. It's the duality. Yeah. And the duality seems to be against each other, yeah, which is not really, but it is very important to see it and to respect it. Yeah, there is right and wrong. Yeah. For us in this illusionary world, there is right and wrong, and we have to live on that also. We have to discern that. So that would be represented by the 11. Now, 13 is a number which is many people have difficulties with. Yeah, when they say it's a bad omen, it's actually not. Yeah, 13 means the beginning. Yeah, it's the beginning. It's after the octave. Yeah, after the 12 circles, it's the new. It's the new. Yeah, so it's the 13th. It's the beginning. It's actually a blessed number. Yeah. Then the 14th appears. Yeah, that's the 1 and the 4, the 15th 1 and the 5, the 16th 1 and 6, also important, 1 and 7. Yeah, 17 again is a prime number, means there is interference, divine interference, and it appears in our life over and over, those prime numbers. Yeah, and whenever we have a prime number as an age, that means that is an age where you are under a kind of constellation. Yeah. And especially in the beginning, they are very strong. And that means we have a lot of higher guidance when we are young, when we are children. And this is why children are considered to be innocent, because they're basically under the prime numbers guidance, yeah, under the divine guidance first. Then they become less and less the further you go up, yeah, in age. This is a little thing to understand numbers. And we said it, I think, before, that now that we live in a very technological age, which is based on measuring, that means it's based on numbers. Everything is on numbers. Every one of us has a social number, a text number, a this number and that number. Our houses have numbers, our streets have numbers. Everything is measured in numbers. Yeah, we ask each other, what is your weight? What is your age? What is your how many calories you eat, and so on and so on. What is the highest mountain? Those things in the old times were not so relevant, right? They used numbers, but they were on a very low level. Now everything is numbers, because we are coming to a shift. It means we become conscious about the matrix, we become conscious about the code, we become conscious about all these matters. And it's a very important thing to see that and to understand it. So numbers is also a way the matrix communicates with us. Yeah. And it will lead too much too far. And in this platform, it's not really the time to talk about that in depth. The matrix communicates through numbers to us. Yeah. And it's important for now to understand that we are living, if we want it or not, in this circle, in this cycle of 12. That is the most important to understand. Yeah. To see there are 12 months, and every month is a door, every day is a door, yeah. Every minute is a door, every moment is a door, and so on and so on. Yeah. Thank you very much. I hope this helps you a little bit to see things in your life or to understand some things better. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.